Hi, it's Danny from Danny's Sports Bar here in Pattaya, looking ahead at the week in the world of sports. Big week for a few reasons. Final games in the league stage of the Champions League and the Europa League. Champions League Wednesday night, Europa League Thursday night, all games at the same time. That means 3 a.m. unfortunately for us. Also means 18 games at the same time in the Champions League. We don't have 18 screens, but we should be able to show all the games that are of interest. A lot of them important because teams want to finish first in the top 8 to avoid the knockout round, second in the top 24 to get into the knockout round, and also where you finish in this, 1 through 24, determines what your seeding is. That means it determines who you're going to play. The higher you finish, the lower ranked your opponent. Once we get to next month, later on in February for the knockout round, then into March for the round of 16. Same thing goes for the Europa League, which is Thursday night. We won't be open Friday night from 6 p.m. to Saturday at 6 p.m. because of local elections. But when we do open on Saturday, we not only have the Premier League, but we have the first weekend of the Six Nations, which brings maybe one of the biggest games of the Six Nations tournament, which will be Ireland against England from the Aviva Stadium in Dublin, 11:45 our time. Should be an interesting game. Interesting game in the Premier League on Sunday when we have Arsenal against Manchester City. Obviously, those two teams have battled it out with Manchester City winning the last couple of years for the Premier League title. This year, Liverpool on top, but we're still seeing if anybody can challenge Liverpool. Those two teams will both think they still have a chance, even Manchester City with the trouble they've had. But this game on Sunday, very important. The only NFL this week is the Pro Bowl. Not too important there, but we're only a week away at that point to the Super Bowl. The morning of February 10th, 6:30 in the morning here in Thailand. We'll have a big party in both our bars. Reservations being accepted. We have Super Bowl squares available, and we'll talk more about that next week.